Welcome back, Monthly Checkup. Luke and Jeff bringing you the finals of the losers bracket. And once we're able to see it, we will bring it to you as well. It is going to be PanbanRichard versus BettyB, who we just saw take a 3-1 win over Luke. Of course, Panban dropped 3-0 to Hibimato, but Jeff, those three were not, they were not at all what...
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, when we were off mic, actually, I had commented that, sometimes on paper it doesn't quite show the whole story there, that while it looked like 3-0, it were very tight games.
Oh, you love a first pill you can't really do anything with. With an immediate combo. And Panban blocks off Betty's next attempt at a combo. So, good player playing nice, and that's what we want to see here. Play dirty, it's fun. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just having... Panban avoids getting blocked up at the top of his board. Has everything set up in triples and now worked all the way down. Really nothing, almost nothing on his board. I think he's been the most consistently clean player we've seen all night.
I would agree. He's had extremely clean boards, which is both a testament to his ability to produce combos from what the board is already giving him, rather than relying on garbage. And also just that he's able to capitalize on the speed difference.
Yeah, you gotta wonder... Oh no, that's not good for Panban. Oh, he's gonna survive. That was high quarters.
Yeah, that was very, very tight there for Betty.
For Betty, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, very, very slick pill flipping. Well, she sets him up for even better combos.
And that's survival. Another big drop from Betty, but Panban just already at the bottom of his board. Of course, we've seen him do that, and sometimes his opponents are capitalizing and making him pay for being that low on his board this early. But
it could also be,
see if
how
he is
clean
going
his
to be
board
one of
is.
those players.
We talk about how clean his board is. It might also be not just that he's low, so they're getting the extra drop time, but also there's a certain point where there isn't things to send anymore. And
oh yeah,
players like Betty are just, it's an onslaught he threw at her, but she survived it. And so now, now she has ammo again, as we talked about, sending great combos. Yeah,
and that is a hard play to count. What she just produced there, where she had to plan a horizontal that fell right below as part of a combo. That is literally the counting of that is one of the most difficult things in this game. It's like putting. That
is a great analogy. It's very much like putting. Yes, totally. It is very much like putting. I completely agree. Seems like the easy part, and it's very hard. Especially when you're in duress like that, when you're stressed out from what they're doing to you. Yeah, it's amazing being able to do that reliably the way that she can.
And yeah, Betty just keeping the onslaught of combos coming because she knows that not only is Panban down low on his board, he's got access to pretty much everything without a lot of danger. She's got his columns 1 and 2 stacked up. She's starting to work on 3, but really, it's not where you want to see your opponent this late in a game. Although Betty really put it into Panban, and I'd say has just about got him where she wants him.
Pretty close. I mean, he's very high. He needs to be careful with his flips. That's for sure. But he also
literally, that all happened. Ooh. That all happened in the amount of time it took us to talk about it.
Truly, yes. And it is worth noting that she's narrowed the virus gap by 10 viruses right there. She was down 20, and now she's only down 10.
Right. So, yeah. Whereas the viruses were very easy to get to, now they are not. And Panban paying the price for trying to go ahead and be a little risky to get column 6 and 7. You see that red blue,
Yeah,
was where you tried to put it. Is able to get over into column 1 though.
yeah. I mean, while he has the virus lead, honestly, Betty's board state is the healthier board state. I would rather have her board.
Yeah, and that's wow, especially after that combo.
Oof.
And I think maybe it's that Betty's ability to switch between versus and speed styles. We talked about this some during commentaries, that there's a time and a place to just go straight into a speed style play, even in a versus match. And with all the play that Betty's got, she's one of a handful of players who really is able to do that switch without, oh my gosh,
I mean,
without
goodness,
really missing a beat.
yeah, it's her and I actually spoke about this at Columbus, about how one of the things that I personally struggle with is exactly what she exemplifies being fantastic at, which is, sure, you can pour it on her, but if she survives it, what do you do then? I mean, this is exactly what we saw there, is that she just had all that ammo to send, and I mean, she's capitalized on so much of it that now her board state is, comparatively immaculate. It's really impressive, the ability to survive, and then how do you kill something that's not being able to get killed? It's quite the challenge.
This is true.
Oof.
Betty just not... That column 3 has avoided all garbage so far. There she finally drops a combo in, or drops the blue into it. But look where Panban is. He's got an opportunity here.
He's got a fat log set up twice, essentially. He could pull something sneaky out here. Although Betty now has actually taken the virus lead. And that's Fat Log City over there.
Covering it up. Let's see. Gonna get this combo to drop down. Yeah, it's a race to the bottom of the board here. Panban's got good plans in place, but they are very complicated, and that's a lot to keep in your head all at once at this level of speed. Oh, and that's the first real misdrop from him. Let's see if he can survive. He gets so far so good, able to get a combo out of the way.
With the long drop,
and it's gonna trigger.
Oh, that yellow just stopped him from a horizontal.
Alright, Betty needs blues, and this is gonna do it for takes game.
What a comeback! Wow. What a comeback! My goodness!
Two good set of first pills, and Panban capitalizes immediately. Betty takes a little longer, but gets a really snazzy setup.
Yeah, that setup almost was like predicated on knowing that she wasn't going to take the first combo, but that she was going to be able to then send the second one. Very interesting the way that she decided to use the yellow-blue piece there.
Betty, by the way, the first commentator I ever heard use the term first blood, referring to the first combo of a game. So, there you go. There's that bit of trivia. I stole that from her 100%.
Panban is
in
really
some
tight.
trouble here. get a good combo there though, and we've seen him play a lot of survival plays, so definitely not concerned about whether he can. It's just at this point a question of whether he will. Oh, that's not where he wanted to place that piece, and Betty capitalizes immediately with damage on 6, but Panban able to drop it down.
Betty though's got a pretty great board state.
Looking at what Panban's got, I mean, it's rough on that on columns 1 and 2, but you can see he's got his setups and he's able to work down. Betty, meanwhile, a little high on column 8, but has the lever board pretty well worked out. He's going to get a cross clear. It was a hard one to see.
That was a sneaky one there. Panban's gonna need to find a way to start working on those left columns, that column 1 and 2. I think that I think he's trying to send enough stuff to slow Betty down, but so far it's not really doing enough.
Yeah, combos are big, and Panban able to knock out some big combos here, but it is a mild advantage to Betty right now. I may regret saying so.
I would agree with you, though. I do think it's a bit of an advantage towards her. She got a lot of her pills pretty localized. Aside from the one yellow to the left, you kind of can just forget about the left soon. And that puts her in a spot where she can really drill down easier, as opposed to having to split her efforts.
I'm not sure about the decision to drop that double blue on top of column 7. That could be a rough one. She does get the one off of column 7. She's still got a pair on column 8. That she didn't put there, at least not directly. So at least there's that for her, but we're gonna get pretty shortly here into an area into a speed where you can't really do things she's doing.
I agree.
Meanwhile, Panban, shades of Hibimato.
Yeah, and I think that we saw that he started clearing out that column 2, giving him opportunities, and that's a lot of that extra combo work that he's able to send to her right there. He was able to access more material on the board.
And Betty's in a minor survival mode herself. I'm gonna see. Oh, that blue garbage is gonna be real painful for Betty.
He's getting real tight up there.
Especially since she's not able to get this one over, and that's gonna be it. Tie it up. 1-1. On to game 3. And the first combo is the same for both players. Betty gets the advantage of it just because the garbage that she receives isn't as bad.
Panban though with a beautiful clear there. Really like that combo.
What? Yeah, Betty laying it down, and Panban able to send some of it back. So, strong play from both players. It's gonna be another close one.
I mean, we came into this match knowing it was going to be a slugfest. I don't think anyone thought this was going to be a one and done. Both these players are extremely strong survival game, and so neither of them are just going to top out instantly. They're going to get in there and hold it. Oof.
Wow, the rate at which Betty is dropping these combos.
Golly.
She has got Panban completely goal posted, and He's able to get out. His column 6 is available. Some of his column 3 now, a little more of his column 3 is available. He's worked his way out of immediate danger, but
Column 2
could end up being a problem.
Oof. Like I said, it's the survivability these two.
And now it's Betty who's the one really sitting behind it, and oh, that is going to take away a fat log opportunity that she had. She may still be able to get to it. It's just going to take a little bit longer. You're going to get to the L clear instead. Ooh.
Real tight up there, though.
Tough. Oof. That's probably going to be the pill that he can't get past. Game 3 to Panban. Betty now playing for a tournament life.
Really open start on this one.
Yep, and I was gonna say the garbage drop for Betty not too damaging. Really good drops for Panban though, and he's in the slightly better position early, although a lot going on that board, and he has now cut off his column 7 or his column 6. That is an unforced error on his side. Turns it into a combo though.
Yep.
Betty with a big slope on the right-hand side of her board. And now it's just got this snowfall of yellow all over it. She is living on the edge and doesn't care who knows it.
Although if you look, there's also a lot of 3s that are set up. I mean, there's some potential there to turn this into a lot of firepower.
Potential, yes.
Those
But these
top plays
speeds
always make me
sometimes
nervous.
very difficult. Alright, column 7 is now blocked off for Betty. She's able to get it a little bit down.
She might get lucky garbage even. Might open it up.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best position to be getting that kind of garbage. But she's not really getting as much garbage.
She's not. I think that Panban has kind of just decided to try to run with the virus lead. He's widened the gap despite not setting a ton of combos either here.
It's a little out of character form, I'd say.
Maybe it's adapting, realizing that he's not going to top her out super easily. He'll just sprint for the end. Doesn't want to let the speeds get too high.
And the winner of this match will be facing off against TV Motto later in our grand finals. Be desperate to make sure that it is not Panban in a 3-1. Although she's really gonna need all the combos in her arsenal to keep that from happening.
Yeah, his board's just so clean right now. Although he does have a lot of kind of almost too much yellow, and no easy blue access.
But the game never gives you too much of anything. What are you talking about?
Definitely not the NES version, especially.
No. Made with perfect RNG. Alright, Betty surviving so far. Panban so deep into his board. Oh, and Betty not able to tap over. I know she wanted that yellow in column 6. Let's see if she still decides to try that tuck. She does not. Oh, and that is going to do it. And with a 3-1 win, it is PanbanRichard taking game number 4. and making his way out of the losers bracket into our grand finals where he will face Hibimato. Coming up next, you're watching the Monthly Checkup. Stick around.